Diddy party stories, man, that was like some weird memory lane stuff.
Harvey Weinstein, Jeffrey Epstein, Robert Kelly, Sean Combs have one person in common.
Because see, unlike Beyonce, I'm not willing to hurt people to get famous.
A lot of the celebrity culture that you don't hear saying anything is because they participate.
After hinting that federal authorities may be examining certain high-profile events, 50 Cent is drawing attention. He's naming celebrities and raising questions about who might be under scrutiny. Let's explore what he revealed and who could be impacted.
Busby law firm based in Houston announced that 7 new lawsuits have been filed against embattled rap mogul Sean Diddy Combs, but this time he's not the only celebrity mentioned. At this time, other celebrities have not been named as defendants, but according to attorneys, these new complaints do reference celebrities, both male and female, though they remain unnamed.
That's why I don't be going to them puffy parties. They can hug you from the front and the back at the same time. What the fuck you talking about? I mean, look, if you into that, I'm fine with it. To each his own. I'm just saying this ain't my mother kind of party. I like it. It's uncomfortable. I think I belong in the girls' bathroom. And like that is going on.
In a 2018 interview with The Breakfast Club, 50 Cent talked about his first meeting with Diddy, describing the experience as unusually personal and leaving him feeling uneasy.
Now, Fifth, when you continuously call Puff gay, does that affect your relationships in Hollywood?
I don't call him gay. I said,
Let me read it, Fifth.
Oh my God.
Sorry I can no longer help you guys. Soon you will all be gay and happy. You are all now left under leadership of Puffy Daddy. Report to the nearest rainbow. Dinner Thieves in theaters January.
That's why he says things. He doesn't even know what he's saying is like fruity. You know what I'm saying? Like, he says something fabulous and he goes, but me and you, we ain't party. Like, we need to party. What is he talking about? That's the kind of stuff. When people say that to me, I get a little uncomfortable. I get uncomfortable. Like, he said something to me one time, a long time ago. At Chris Lighty's wedding, he told me he'd take me shopping. I looked at him like, what'd you just say? Let me move, man, before I do something. You're gonna make me mess up the wedding.
Oh, that's a nice gesture.
Let me get out of dude, you take me. That's what a guy says to a girl.
According to 50 Cent, some in the entertainment industry have long speculated about Diddy's possible ties to Biggie's death and have questioned the nature of certain private events he hosted.
Big caught a bullet from somebody else, and that happens to us all the time. They caught a bullet that was for somebody else. You know, that's what happened to Big.
We begin with a prominent figure who had close ties to Diddy during a time of serious allegations. Reports say this person was present at a nightclub event that ended in tragedy. On December 27, 1999, Nathaniel Rubin was at Club New York in Manhattan, where Diddy and Jennifer Lopez were also in attendance. Tensions escalated with another individual, and witnesses later claimed a weapon may have been involved.
Do it, right?
Yeah.
I know you've been heavy on social media talking about it.
He did it. And I'm the only one who's been vocal about this long before it actually.
Oh, you've been saying this for a long time now. And then no one was, they're just, why is he saying this? And now it's coming out like crazy. I mean,
but I also didn't participate. I also didn't go to those parties.
Yeah.
So a lot of the celebrity culture that you don't hear saying anything is because they participated to a degree.
Was there a reason you never went to those parties back in the day? Obviously, I know what's going on there, but is there a reason you never did?
I'm just not with all that freaky shit. Like all of the stuff that he's doing, I'm not into that type of stuff. I'm just a little more, maybe you could say basic or normal.
After the incident, Diddy and Jennifer Lopez reportedly left the scene. Police later stopped their vehicle and allegedly found an unregistered firearm.
What's going on at the club? And this nurse leaned over and said, "Oh, mommy, that's you they're talking about? You saw J-Lo, mommy, what she had on? I'm dying, and this lady's asking me what was J-Lo wearing." Do you see so I may come across as cantankerous with this thing. It's been cantankerous.
At the time, rumors linked Jennifer Lopez to Diddy's private events, suggesting she may have attended high-profile Hollywood gatherings during their relationship. Unconfirmed accounts also mention actor Will Smith in connection with one such event.
Logical questioning to make sure that you're aware and that you have some level of reasoning. And he's like, "What's your name? How old are you? Can you tell me what happened?" And I said, Puffy me in my face. This man testified. I testified in the criminal trial. This man testified in the criminal trial.
For context, Diddy has previously acknowledged that some of his freak-off parties involved questionable behavior. In interviews, he even joked about the risk of legal consequences from those events.
Jennifer Lopez had to do was marry a white boy, Oscar winner, for people to stop remembering that she had a gun in her pocketbook. She had gun residue on her hands the night that Natanya was shot at that club. For all we know, that bullet came from the gun that was in her hand. And not once has she spoken up for the betterment of that woman. Not once has she donated to her family or for her medical bills that she's still paying, or say something in her defense to stop Puffy from gaslighting her and trying to put hits out on her because he was afraid that maybe one day they would open the case and she still has the bullet fragments in her face. Like J-Lo has said, nothing. Nothing. And you really thought that just running off and marrying Ben Affleck was going to take you out of the Diddy downfall? But it saved her the first time though, didn't it? Because as soon as that club was over and as soon as they finished interrogating her, when she sat there and cried like a baby, I don't want to go to jail. I don't want to go to jail. Benny Medina put her with that drunk white boy until she ran him off. Like, there are people sitting here screaming out at the toll that the atrocities that Sean Combs has done to their lives, and you're trying to avoid your part in the story or the fact that you never spoke up. You know, you want to tell people on the low and put it out there that the movie was about you getting away from Puffy, but you didn't think about the trail of girls that you left behind. Happens to Cassie if J-Lo had said something to Diddler back then. Would Cassie have ever been a victim? Answer me that. Because that situation happened in the late 90s. That situation happened before Aaliyah passed away, and Aaliyah passed away in 2001. He didn't get with Cassie until 2009, 15 years after he was with Jennifer. If she had to come forward about the that she suffered in a relationship with Sean Combs, Cassie would never have gone through what she's gone through. J-Lo being a stand bitch is Cassie not getting punted in a fucking hallway.
Ashton Kutcher is another surprising name linked to Diddy. In the early 2000s, the two became friends, and Kutcher was frequently seen at Diddy's all-white parties.
Speaking of
This is love.
I saw a guy on the internet the other day who said he used to be your security guard, who said that when you were dating J-Lo, Will Smith and Jada tried to pick her up on a threesome and you were going to beat up Will Smith. Is that true?
Yo, this show has gotten crazier since the last time No,
it's all about love, though. That's not true.
You really heard that?
What? Yeah, I watched it on the internet. You're telling me I can't believe everything I read?
What? I don't know what you're talking about. Jimmy, I thought we was friends. Where did this?
After publicly supporting Danny Masterson following his 2023 conviction, Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis received public backlash. With Kutcher's previous ties to Diddy resurfacing, more attention is being paid to his past associations.
Your parties are the hottest ticket around.
They won't even give me a permit for the parties, man. They don't want me to throw the parties no more. But we ain't gonna stop. We're gonna keep on having fun, bringing people together from all walks of life. You're gonna hear about my parties. They're gonna be shutting them down. They're gonna probably be arresting me, doing all types of crazy things just because we want to have a good time. You know, whenever you bring up a different element into people's environment, things that broaden people's horizon, people get intimidated. There's a lot of people out there that feel intimidated by it. It ain't nothing but breaking down racial barriers, breaking down generation barriers. People from all walks of life. Ron Perlman talking to Jay-Z. Jay-Z talking to, you know what I'm saying? It just goes on and on. You know, it's just like people from all walks of life connecting and getting together. Yes.
Your parties are the hottest ticket in town. People dying to get into your party. How does that make you feel?
I mean, it's cool. You know, it doesn't make me feel any way special. It doesn't make me feel like a bigger person. It just, It just makes me feel like I know how to throw a party.
Speculation is growing that Ashton Kutcher may be uneasy about potential disclosures connected to his visits to Diddy's residence.
That's why they ain't speaking up or saying nothing. Yeah, I was at a Diddy party, but I know I ain't do nothing. When you don't know somebody's taping you.
According to media reports, federal agents uncovered thousands of hours of footage and hundreds of cameras at Diddy's estate. Allegations suggest that events were recorded, possibly without full consent, which has raised ethical and legal concerns.
Diddy party stories, they're our favorite genre of anecdote, if you have one, yeah.
Wow, okay, I've got a lot I can't tell. So, I can't tell that one either. I mean, I'm like actually cycling through them. Feel like
we still have some time to go, you know, I can blow it here.
Okay. Feel free. Diddy party stories. Man, that was like some weird memory lane.
Jaguar Wright, a former performer, spoke about the allegations involving Diddy during a recent uncensored interview with Piers Morgan. She mentioned Jay-Z and Beyonce in connection with troubling rumors and referenced controversial stories involving sedatives and private flights, stories that have also appeared in discussions about Aaliyah's tragic death.
They gotta want it. And Ashton Kutcher and him they were real tight. One time, me, him, Ashton Kutcher went to a Nets game and we met Jay-Z there. You know what I'm saying? So they were close, they was cool.
But you think Diddy would do something like that? Allow other celebrities?
Well, why would it have to be a lie? Because if he get caught in, he gonna be as truthful as possible. You understand? He's gonna give them enough information, whereas that it's gonna make him look like the choir boy. So, Ashton Kutcher, he has a right to be kind of alarmed if he was doing things with Diddy. Remember they used to have that group called the what do they call it? The Brat Pack? With Diddy, him, and a couple other guys was hanging out. Leonardo, one other guy too. I forgot the other guy's name. So, they all might be worried.
Will 50 Cent continue to challenge Diddy, or will the story take another turn? Subscribe for updates and let us know your thoughts in the comments.